Okay, kitties. So tonight I have a bath cocktail. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I have decided that all this week we're going to do all the heart bombs that I have. Some old, some new, some in between, who knows. This here is your Runestone bath bomb from Witch Baby Soaps. We are also including lime solid bath oil from Lush, as well as we're making our bubbles tonight with some Avo Bath jelly and jungle jelly. So let's start off by tossing in our Runestone bomb. Runestone is a very earthy scent. Kind of has that kind of sage, earthy type, woodsy-ish type smell. But I like it. It smells a little cinnamony. It's just really nice. And you get a prize with this one. We're also going to throw in our lime bath oil, because why? It's made of oils. It's oils and butters, and it needs to melt. So off he goes. It's going to be one hell of a swooshy type bath. Now the Runestone bombs used to be solid green. Just green. No turquoisey, just green. She beefed up the colors a little bit, and they go a little turquoisey now. They look really cool, and you get a stone. Not only do you get the stone, but you also get this piece of paper that tells you what the hell the stone means. So we'll be able to actually know what rune we have. And our solid lime bath oil is doing nothing. Oh, I think I see our stone. I got him! Okay, so we got this rock with an X on it. Oh shit. Let's see what the X means. The X means... the X is not on the paper. Why is the X not on the paper? Oh, there it is. Marriage? Really? Damn it. Alright, so the X was nothing pretty. Let me pick it up and show you. The X just meant marriage. Yeah, I've already done that. So, there I have the marriage stone. It's pretty. I mean, you can't say it's not pretty. It's beautiful. I like these purpley looking ones better than I like kind of like the reddish looking ones. I have a bunch of the reddish looking ones. Now they kind of... this one's purpley and sparkly, so it's pretty. But there behind you, you see the end of our Runestone bath bomb. Covered with glitters. There's always pretty glitters. And our bath melt is doing jack shit there in the corner. And the water is hot. I mean, you know, just do something. Anyhow, let's start working on some bubbles here. So we'll take our Runestone and we'll take our little piece of paper. I was kind of hoping getting maybe one for like, I don't know, money or something, you know? We are going to fill up our little handy dandy mini strainer here. We're not going to use Bob tonight because we're not going to go too nuts. With some Avo jelly and some jungle jelly. Isn't jungle jelly pretty? Like jungle jelly kind of looks like the Joya jelly type jelly. It's just really pretty, like the way they did it. I like the way they did this. I really do. I chopped it up, of course. Everybody does. Well, you can tear pieces off, or you can just chop it for your convenience. I prefer to chop. Now, the Avo jelly actually, has sparkle in it. And it's very limey scented. So, Avo jelly is extremely limey, so I'm going to add in 3 chunks of the Avo. I'll show it to you before we do it. There is our melt. Barely melting. And we'll do 3 thin, small chunks of the jungle. Okay, now that my hands are green and gross, let's go ahead and show you what this guy looks like. So that's our jellies. Here's my third one. There we go. So we're just going to hold that underneath the water, and we're going to make our bubbles that way. So we have kind of a limey, earthy scent going on here. Seems pretty cool. Didn't know what bubble bar would have gone good with this. Was going to grab the Super Tramp and said, you know something? I haven't used jellies in a long time as bubble bath. I just use them to shower with, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Water on, so if you got the earbuds in your ears, yank them. Yes, it is obnoxiously annoying. Our water's at least a really pretty color. It's very glittery. Well, there you have it. That's all you do. And you get the bubbles. Make sure that it's very hot because it does have to melt. Your bubbles won't last long using jelly. They're not going to last long. But you can use jelly. You could also use some of the green or red Fun from Lush. That makes bubble bath as well. And the red one is Mandarin, which is a very deep orangey scent. So it'll still give you that nice citrusy scent with a little bit of sweet kick to it. But the green one is a lime scent, which would have gone perfect with this, but it's kind of buried and I don't feel like digging it out. So we won't be using Fun tonight. Maybe I should have went with Bob the big strainer. The little strainer just kind of doesn't seem like he's emptying out. There we go. We'll hold him on a tilt. Watch me lose the jelly. But you can smell the earthiness of Jungle, and Jungle, yes, is the same scent as the Jungle conditioner that is available all year round that I used to use until I realized it's not doing crap for my hair. Just kind of left it feeling waxy. So Jungle hair conditioner is not my stick. I will be completely honest with you and tell you none of the solid conditioners, or liquid conditioners for that matter, really did anything for my hair. My hair was extremely damaged, extremely processed. Now it's all grown back. It's not damaged or processed. Don't mind the black line down my tub there. It's because of my sugar scrub. I have a solid sugar scrub from Remedia that I finally broke down and used because he was so adorable. He was a bat. And I couldn't use him all in one sitting because he's humongous. So he's still sitting there, hanging out. And I get to use him again tonight. Don't exfoliate every single day of your life because you're just going to tear your skin off. But I definitely would suggest maybe 2 times a week or at least once a week. I would only do your face once a week because, you know, exfoliating it more than that would kind of rip it to shreds. But at least twice a week, hit the exfoliating up on the whole body and you'll see a big difference. You'll definitely see a big difference when you go to, I would say use it underneath your arms, gently, a gentle exfoliant underneath your arms to remove deodorant every day. Simply because deodorant will cling to you. Antiperspirant is horrible, but, you know, some of us have to use an antiperspirant or things are just not going to be kosher. So you got to make sure you get it all off, though. Definitely take it all off at night, scrub it all off, go to bed, wake up in the morning, do it all over again. I have a bad habit of showering before the bath, taking a nice long hot bath, and then going ahead and showering first thing in the morning. I don't know why, but water makes me feel good, like I can end my day and start my day feeling really good. So I use a lot of products, and my skin's really sensitive. So not only one, do I have to be careful of what I use, but 2, I cannot use the exfoliants as often as I would like. I would exfoliate every single day, just because I feel, you know, cleaner, scraping all the old dead skin off. But then again, I don't have any dead skin, because you just did it type deal. So you gotta be real careful there. Don't go fanatical like I do. I love the water. I love being in the water. I love the products that you get to use. Whip soap is a good friend. I love whip soap. So anytime I get any kind of whip soap, I use it all up at once. I really do love whip soap. I don't know why. I loved Odie's Float. Float was amazing. I just finished my float. And I am getting ready to finish off my last 2 bars that are over there in the corner right there, which are the Reindeer Rock, and then the other one is from a company called New York & Company or something like that. I would never recommend that company to anybody. The products were The soap was not the one I ordered, for one, and they don't have customer service. They just don't. They don't answer you. They don't give a shit if you try to contact them. If they make a mistake on the order, you're stuck. So I will never recommend that company simply because they just don't have a customer service to help you out if something goes wrong. Or for you to even ask a question. It's just non-existent. Alright, let's see where we are with our jellies here. Can we see them? Can we see them? Alright, we got some jelly. Looks like we can't see them. Great. But look! The melt is starting to go. So the melt is finally starting to break his little butt down. I still have to mix everybody in. We got a nice little amount of bubble, as if we were doing a bubble bar. But not a huge, generous amount, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get a massive amount of bubbles by using jelly. I will say if I added some fun to this, I'd get even, like, you know, a good amount of bubbles. Fun always makes a good bubble bath. Sorry for the sniffles. It's just allergies. It's like 60 degrees out today, so I do got a little bit of the allergy showing. Anytime the spring and the winter start, like, breaking, I all of a sudden get these weird seasonal change allergies. And we're supposed to be getting a blizzard tomorrow of like 10 inches of snow, and everybody's freaking out going to buy their milk and bread. In Staten Island, New York, if you get snow, you have to battle people in the regular grocery, like, you know, the corner stores, for milk and bread. Because apparently, if the apocalypse happened, we would live off milk and bread only. Or at least that's what everybody here in Staten Island believes. So, attempting to go out right now and get milk and bread? Yeah, okay. There isn't a friggin' ounce of it left anywhere. There are people going around right now with 9 gallons of milk in their fridge and about 12 loaves of bread. Okay, just drop the little chunk in. We might as well drop the rest in, right? We're down to basically nothing. We got little chunks left. Let's just bloop. So our jungle kind of diminished faster than our Avo bath did. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this water up a little bit because I gotta turn some cold on, obviously. I did that all in hot water. We got some nice little bubbles going on. I will say this bath smells awesome. I like the earthiness of the runestone balm with the jungle and the lininess of the kind of non-really working too well bath melt and the Avo bath jelly. I think it all really works out nice together. I kind of wish right now I had more of the Avo shower gel. I have it in a box somewhere or in its bin with the rest of the shower gels, but I do not have it handy where I can grab it. So, no shower gel for me. But what do you guys think? It's glittery, it's pretty, it's bubbly, and we didn't even use a bubble bar. I like this cocktail. I think it's nice for those of us that don't like the sweetness. I am into sweet 100%, but there are days where I just kind of like that earthiness, or some days where I just want to go straight citrus. So if you want to go straight citrus, Avo shower gel, lime bath melt, they're both available on the UK site right now. Also, if you like that earthy scent and you want a little prize, like this pretty little thing we got here, all you gotta do is jump on Witch Baby Soaps. I will leave her link down below and order yourself a runestone balm. And I believe the runestone balm was $4.50, maybe $5 at the most. And it's a little heart. I know the little love balm is about $4, so you kind of get a nice little amount for your cash there. I like the pricing on those little heart bombs. If you're going to jump on and order yourself, say, a body butter you've been wanting or something to the effects, but you really want to get a balm too, you actually can afford it. So, I mean, a little $4 balm, you can't go wrong. I love the love line for Witch Baby Soaps. That's all the bubbles we got over there. Yeah, I can make some more. But I don't really feel like going nuts trying to build bubble. But you can make some more bubble. But this is what I like. And you see my glitter? Once again, I have an entire bath covered in glitter. Yes, little tiny bit will stick to the skin. Not much. It's not like you're going to be walking around and there's going to be glitter falling out of your butt or anything like that. So don't worry too much. But it is a relaxing, nice, semi-sweet yet earthy tub. And it's just nice. So I'm going to go ahead and climb on in. I don't think my bath melt is doing much over there. None of it. I'm going to go ahead and try and dig him out a little bit. But I definitely don't think he's really kicking ass back there. He's just meant to make the water soft and, like, you know, really kind of, I can't even screw it. He's in there somewhere. He's just meant to be a bath oil. Do you remember back in the day when your mom used to have the little bath beads, and they were the little beads filled with oil, and she'd let you throw one into the tub if you bitched enough to get one, and you were greasy afterwards? Well, the solid bath oils are meant to do the same thing, just not with the plasticky coating that melts away on the outside. It's just basically a bath melt, you know, like butters, shea butters, cocoa butters, things like that, fragrance oils, essential oils, all mixed together in a solid ball form, and you throw it in your tub and let it melt down. That's it. And it makes the water slippery. It's extremely moisturizing, and they're very nice to have. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this cocktail. I know I will definitely enjoy this cocktail. I am jumping in to jump on some mommy time right now because I am in desperate need. And I just want to relax in my glittery, turquoisey, turquoisey, greeny type bath with all of my glitters. As you can see, my glitters twinkle in there, like as if you're looking up at like a Florida skyline or a Texas skyline, wherever the hell it is, where there's no smog. And you're not looking up at the one star because, you know, the Jersey pipes have definitely killed your night sky there. I hate being so close to the Jersey tanks and all that crap out there. I miss Florida, gotta tell you. Alright guys, love yous all. Hope you enjoyed, and I will be on again tomorrow night with another heart bath bomb cocktail type deal we're gonna do. Either we're gonna do it in cocktail or we're gonna do it in something, but we're gonna do all heart bombs. Whatever heart bombs I can find are the ones that I'm doing. And I do have a brand new one from Odie. I have other ones from Witch Baby. I have some from the Mad Bombers. Those are a little bit smaller, so I'll be doing those in a trio type deal. And then I just found in my collection, I have some Whiskey Mermaid Unicorn Balm, which that little jar of dust, if you saw in my unboxing that I got, smelled amazing. It's the same scent as unicorn. So I do still have a unicorn balm that I can add in with my dust jar. That might be something that I do for myself for Valentine's Day. But we're definitely going to do some heart bombs. So I love yous all. Hope you guys enjoy watching. We can kind of see the water turning a little bit yellowish over there. So I'm taking that is my... And see how the bubbles just kind of died down on me? You don't get much, but at least you get some. It's basically for the scent and feel is what you go for. You don't really go too much for bubbles, but you get a decent amount there. I got a nice little half a bath of bubbles. I'm happy. I don't even know what the hell I was saying, so I'm just going to cut it here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you'd like to. If not, thank you for viewing and hanging out with me, and I will be back on tomorrow night. Bye, guys.